a car is more than, transportation for your physical body to get you from point A to point B. It's almost a transportation for your soul, for your emotional psyche. It takes you from where you're at and what you're dealing with in work or in life, and it transports you somewhere else where those things don't really exist in that moment. Probably driving my dad's 69 GTO. It's one of my earliest memories. He got rid of it by the time I was like 4, I think. Ripping on this canyon kind of near our house. We grew up in this rural area and lots of nice canyons around. And I just remember, the sound of the engine, and it was just this kind of sensational experience. And after that, we didn't have any performance cars or anything for a long time. It was very practical trucks, stuff like that. And we were pretty poor for a long time, so everything after that was just kind of utilitarian. But that was like one of my earliest memories while my dad still had like one of his toys. So racing had always been kind of a pipe dream for me. Obviously, my buddy Robert, who had got me into driving to begin with, he had always raced, he had always had Porsche Cup cars. So it had always been kind of a dream, but he was always very frank with how much it costed. And in November of 2016, I was at Auto Club Speedway, and there was a team there called Yost Autosport with their BMW M4 endurance car. And I had known these guys from track days, we'd become friends over the last couple of years, but they'd never been in the car with me. And Jordan, the team owner, I was having issues with one of the corners, and I was like, hey Jordan, can you jump in the car with me? I would love a little bit of instruction on this. I'm just not nailing it right. I need some help. He said, yeah, absolutely. I've got time later today. So next lap, I was able to actually do what he told me. So in December of last year, he reached out to me and said, hey, we've got an opening on the team for a driver. I'd like to offer it to you. You've got a long ways to go. You've got a lot to learn, but if you're interested in doing this, here's an opportunity. So honestly, it's very simple. I like to push the limits of the car in the realm for which it was made. For the Raptor, I'm not necessarily looking forward to pushing it hard in the canyons. Well, I have, and it surprisingly handles pretty well in the canyons. I want to take it off-roading. I want to go find mud. I want to crawl rocks. I want to see how good it is for its intended purpose, and I want to ride that edge. And same in the R8. I'll be on the track and be pushing, and maybe I reach the limit of the tires or of the suspension, and I spin out or I lose control. On the track, that's a safer place to do it than in the canyons, for sure. But I want to do what the car was built for.